Hey you guys, it's me, Aaliyah Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey you guys, what's today's day? Today is May 16th, 2023, and it's 9:15 p.m. And I'm gonna do the how do people secretly feel about Sagittarius. Okay? Let's see. How do people secretly feel about Sagittarius for the month of May? How can people be feeling about Sagittarius? How do people secretly feel about Sagittarius? Ooh, excuse me. For the month of May. We got the Empress and the Page of Wands. What else we got in for Sagittarius? How do people secretly feel about Sagittarius? Ooh. Ooh. How do people secretly feel about Sagittarius? Okay. How do people secretly feel about Sagittarius for the month of May? How do people? Two of Cups. Oh, perfect. I know that just worked out so perfectly. Vulvas are curvy. Now your pads are too. Used by Kotex. It's funny that was like a commercial about a bunch of people fighting because I thought that has a part to play with your energy here. I'll explain the fighting thing later. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. People could be feeling like you are about to have some sort of brand new beginning here, a passion or start here, something that you're really excited about here, Sagittarius. That's what people could secretly be feeling about here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like you're finally getting to this place where you're getting establishing confidence in yourself, where you feel like you have all the tools necessary to make something happen here. Yeah, in regards to this is how the deck's split, even in the new deck, you still got over here the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone I feel like you feel like you definitely want to be taking a passionate start towards this Queen of Swords. That's how people could even be seeing you. Wow. I really hope y'all do take a leap of faith on this Queen of Swords because y'all have been on here for over a year. And I don't even think this person even knows that you're on them like this. But the Seven of Cups, the people also feeling like, like you kind of like have the world at, like, I'm here like you have the world at your feet. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But it's like you have options here on what you want to do. Seven of Cups. People can also be feeling like you have options, but you could be a bit confused in regards to maybe this brand new start, something that you're really excited about. It's like you might have options on maybe how you want to start things, maybe with the Queen of Swords once again. That's how people could be seeing you. Definitely have something to do with the Queen of Swords. And they see you as someone who has a passionate start. You have a lot of options. You might be a little confused over, all the options, but something in regards to the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, or someone who's very intellectual, very direct, very smart. Anyways, enough about them. The beginning for you here is the Empress. You look at me feeling like you are definitely taking the time out to get more in touch with your feminine side here, Empress. Sagittarius, people can feel like you're definitely getting more in touch with your feminine side, loving on yourself more, taking care of yourself. And I feel like being more receptive to, things coming to you here, or just everything you're touching at this time is like kind of like prospering, it's growing, it's multiplying, it's being fruitful, it's abundant. Like, 'cause you're working very hard, you're focusing on the things that I feel like really matter to you. That's what I'm getting here with this Prince of Wands, which is like the Knight of Wands. It's like this person is like has like this little laser fire thing shooting out of their eye. It's like a straight line. That straight line is you think of like someone who's focused. They have their eyes on the prize on that wand. That's just the Prince of Wands, which gives me like this Ace of Wands. See, has that same wand right there. It's like someone definitely wanting to focus on this brand new start here. After taking the time out to love themselves and I feel like show themselves this unconditional love that they never have. So this is you, Sagittarius. You're definitely embodying this Empress energy. You're definitely loving on yourself more. You're staying focused on the things that you want. People could be seeing you come off as this King of Swords. I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. Mm-hmm. As this King of Swords, very smart, very intellectual, very direct. King of Swords isn't like so up for like talking here. This is someone who knows what they know. And like, this is someone who kind of like, I don't want to say rules with an iron fist, but that's kind of like the energy I'm getting here. It's like, don't worry about this person. Whoever's they're very smart, but it's like they don't really play games. As some people could be seeing it, like they're coming across, like you're very smart, you're very intellectual. Mm-hmm. And that's like you don't really play games in regards to, I feel like just in general, because that's what part of the Empress energy is like you kind of value your time, your money, your energy, the things you really work on here. So it's like you kind of are very direct as how people can be seeing you. You have this very loving sign, cough. Maybe some guys cough, people keep coughing around you. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. But some people can be seeing as this sweet, loving, kind, nurturing, like Empress. Excuse me. Which are very focused, but maybe that focusedness kind of makes people feel like, like you're very sharp, very direct, like, kind of like, straight to the point about things here. But yeah, it's because of this Six of Wands here. It's because, like, people be seeing you as, like, in this victorious energy, being held in high honor, like, after some sort of difficulty. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like a lot of people could be definitely feeling like, so these people are literally praising him. Like, look at them, like, I don't know if you can see now, it's like these people are, like, bowing down, praising him. I feel like people could be praising you. Unless it's be looking up to you. That people could admire the way that you move or just admire you as a person. Maybe because you got some sort of victory here. And it's after I said people also could secretly think that with the Five of Wands being here, like, like you're kind of like, the Five of Wands of like competition, fighting, arguing, maybe sort of jealousy here. I feel like it's more so people could feel like you are the competitive type. That's what I'm seeing here. That's like, with the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands, is like you're definitely, people can say like you're gonna be victorious. Maybe if you do, get to some sort of competitions or small disagreements or maybe even arguments with people. It's like you always come out on top, or you come out as victorious with the Six of Wands being present. Mm-hmm. People could be seeing you also in this full energy, like kind of like full gives me like blind blind optimism is what I heard. Like the sun is behind this person, like blind optimism, like a positive outlook on life. Kind of like like because in the full energy, it's like you kind of have this blind optimism that everything's gonna work out. That's what people could be seeing you. It's like even in like in regards to these challenges or in the midst of adversity, you always have this blind like blinding optimism, a shining light behind you. Maybe it's because, like I said, you always get the victories that you want. It doesn't matter the competition, it doesn't matter the challenges. Like people can be seeing you as like you just always somehow have this blind optimism that maybe it just radiates off you. You have this like kind of like happy, fun, like optimism energy, like kind of just it just radiates from within you. It doesn't matter what challenges come in with the Five of Wands. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what circumstances you're going through. It doesn't matter who's coming at you. It doesn't matter what people say. You always seem to come out on top as this Six of Wands energy. You always win. So it does. That's kind of like it's almost like it validates the reason why you are so optimistic, or you are so happy, or you are always willing to take leaps of faith, and maybe in yourself. Like like people can be saying like maybe you're very confident. That's why you are like taking another Ace of Wands, having a new passion, new start. You seem like you're very confident, especially in regards to this Two of Cups. Maybe people could be feeling like you are definitely like husband or wife material. Like you make a very good lover here with the Two of Cups being present. hmm People could be feeling like definitely like like you'd be someone who they want to settle down with, especially with the Empress being like right like like it's kind of like this how the cards laid out. Like you definitely like husband or wife material here with the Two of Cups and the Empress. You feel like you're definitely husband or wife material. You wanna lock it down. Yeah. People can definitely see you secretly feel like you in this Eight of Wands energy. I see you're very focused, but it's because like you're got a lot of things going on. It's kind of like and like what I'm hearing is like you're always like seem like you're focused on something here. So like you maybe have multiple different projects going on, but it's like when you do focus on something, you make sure like it's done, and then like you move on to the next thing. And it's like it's that laser focus. You handle one objective, make sure it's done. Then you move over to the next one, make sure it's done. Go over to the next one, make sure it's done. Go over to this one, make sure it's done. Go over to it's like that's like King of Swords. It's like you're sharp, you're direct. Okay, like hey, we're here to do this thing. Like say like like you have some sort of big projects, like you kind of like make sure step one is done. Okay, we got step one done. Okay, let's get step two. Okay, step two. Okay, what's next? Step three. Okay, step three, step four. Okay, step four, step five, step like it's like you go through and make sure the objectives are done. You're very focused to make sure you get the outcome you want. That's why you have the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. When it comes to taking action, you're very straight to the point. You're not playing games. You know what you want, or you know how you want things to look here. So that's why you are so focused. That's why you do don't play games, or you're straight to the point, because you do want things to turn out the way you want it to. That's how you always get this victory. You actually put in a lot of the hard work, and maybe people don't actually see that. And then people can definitely secretly feel like you're just very focused. You have a lot of forward momentum. Things always turn out the way you want it to. People see that you're very smart, you're very focused, you're very loving, you're very kind. Like everything you touch is like it's just abundance follows you, and you have this like very bright, loving, like blind, optimistic energy towards you. People can definitely feel like you're just like you're going places. Especially with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you definitely have some sort of like legacy, or a lot of abundance here for you here. People can feel like you're very abundant. Like I said, some of y'all said it's like they definitely see you as husband or wife material, but they see you're going places. They see you maybe building some sort of legacy, or making a name for yourself. Like like maybe starting your own business or something like that. It's like you definitely have some sort of like great idea towards this Ten of Pentacles here. Whether it be like having your a windfall of money, like they see like you guys being like very rich or wealthy, or maybe it's like you just have a lot of money, or it's just like like I said, you'd be great to have someone as a husband or wife. But you definitely have some sort of like Ten of Pentacles. Like I'm hearing legacy in mind. Like that's why you're putting a lot of hard work and staying focused, because you want to build a legacy for yourself. You want to make sure like your kids and everyone like is important to you is good. So the Seven of Wands also being here, people can feel like maybe you are a bit defensive. But it's like I'm hearing that Nicki Minaj song, Fly, part where she says, me against them, me against enemies, me against friends. Somehow they both seem to become one. Sea full of sharks and we all smell blood. It's kind of like that. Because all these wands are all pointed directly at you. So it's kind of like maybe like sometimes people feel like you'd be a bit defensive. Like I feel like it's because maybe you guys don't know who to trust sometimes. Like especially like said like everyone's got their guns out like aiming at you. Like it's like everyone's kind of coming at you for one reason or another. So people can feel like maybe you are defensive here. I feel like it's because if you are defensive here, Sagittarius, I feel like they definitely put some sort of reasonable doubt or did something to make you this way. Something like that. People see you're definitely going places. You're very focused. You're moving very quickly, maybe towards your goals, your dreams. People see like you're a really good catch with the Two of Cups. Like you're very, you make whoever you get with, whoever is in a lover's connection with you, whoever you find romantically interested in, is gonna be so lucky to have you because you have this like optimistic outlook on life, and like you're always down for competition because you always come out on top. As how people are seeing you because you're very maybe you're smart, you're very tactical. You're very considerate about where you put your time and energy. You're very focused. Maybe that's why you have so many options here. Because you work hard for it. This is how people are seeing you for the month of May. So, this is the end of, how do people secretly feel about you, Sagittarius. So if you guys did enjoy it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Because keep us out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that good jazz, okay? But yes, with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.